take advantage of. The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. In trouble, and he's taken down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Makes it 3rd and 9.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Anderson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That gain on third down, good for 28. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10. As they've got things rolling on this drive. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. This young quarterback does have a support system. He actually heard from Marcus Mariota on social media earlier in the week. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. From 21 yards away. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage.
When we drop defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. Taken from about the 12. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46.
The 1st down pass. Let's go, baby.
Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Cameron again the target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage.
Okay, we need to double-check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
At their own 30.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the defense.
Yeah, baby.
And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First and 10.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And does the defense have it? They do, says the referee. We're going the other way.
Brandon, that's the third time he's fumbled so far in this game, and you can make excuses for each and every one of them, but the bottom line is he's got to take care of it better, and now that he's shown a propensity for fumbling it, just think about what the defenders are trying to do.
Yeah, well, guys hate one fumble, twos, oh my goodness, three or more. Wow.
It just doesn't make any sense, does it?
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Complete in the end zone.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
His throw caught right around the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Buying time to his left. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down. Boy, another nice throw that time, and all that debate that was possibly out there. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. Oh, boy, you ain't got the fake field goal catches everyone by surprise as his guys continue to pour it on. So a fake field goal run in for the touchdown. That can be a huge momentum swing.
And that's got to drive a defensive coach and a special teams coach crazy. Someone else running it in on a fake field goal when you're supposed to be alert for it. Terrific play by the offense. Not so much by the defense.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. On 1st down, Thomas. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That catch good for only a couple. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Thomas. Dancing to his left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this will be scooped up by the defense.
All right, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline.
Step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. This is Gibbons over the middle. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Now, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen. You can fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now this throw caught left side. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down. On play action, they'll throw.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Here's Ferguson. Muscles him off. And just bowling over tacklers. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36.
At the 36-yard
Flushed out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
the 9-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. From 3 yards out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
For the extra point.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now. Really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Thomas looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Intended for number 83.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
3rd and 2.
They stay on the ground with Drake. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The third down conversion successful, a gain of 11. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On the RPO, that's complete right side. The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
Retains possession.
From the 40 now on second down. Thomas, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Intended for number 82. Incomplete.
Now LSU's punter getting set as he'll kick it away for the second time.
The Ducks take over first and 10.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. They start out with a run by Ferguson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's second and 10 from the 20. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 76 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type.
And he is into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown. It's their quarterback. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the fumble recovering leads to 6 points. They just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's going the other way.
Thomas on the keeper.
In the fourth, it doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. They'll run with Ferguson. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
48-yard line.
Oh, he fakes a spike. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, no, you and I came up in a different era and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to. Just go down, inbounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. What a game that he has had throwing the football. Now 4 touchdown passes. This offense playing at a very high level. I'll tell you what, he's going to be filling up your social media timeline tonight. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Ducks 70. The LSU Tigers 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. On first down, it's Kelly. And he loses the football a second time. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. Oregon ready to start their drive, and it certainly looks like they're going to be playing again next week for a national championship. They have dominated this semifinal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Oregon. Quintez Anderson, 37 yards. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points. The Ducks going to line up here and go for the 2-point conversion. Now whistles and a timeout signaled here by the offense, and that's their first of this second half. The Ducks going to line up here and go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and sneak it, and they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1.
I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, it's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Here's Thomas on 1st and 10. His throw incomplete.
At
this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Thomas now throwing again on 2nd and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And this is picked up by the defense.
Thomas's pass complete.
I think what we just saw there with that fumble return is the increased emphasis on taking the ball away from another team. And no one wants to just fall on in football anymore, do they? They want to take it and try and score themselves.
But when you fall, and he is into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown. It's their quarterback with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Now Thomas on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page. quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Yards to go.
To throw on third down, Thomas. Open man is Holmes. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
7-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Thomas. And his throw here's incomplete.
Intended for number 15.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Good call, an excellent pickup of 20 yards. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Extra bulk up front for second and inches. 3 tight end. And he is into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown. It's their quarterback taking it in. And this offense is running away with this one.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And he gets it to the 30-yard line, but the football's not going to stay there. There's a penalty marker down. So that will push him back.
And now we know why I had a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back, that penalty will move them back.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 40.
Ooh, he's running,
and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score.